So there's a new Kickstarter game that just, reached my inbox. Like I was just scrolling on Twitter and I was scrolling and I was scrolling and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, what is this? And I come across a indie game, solo developer. Keep that in mind, indie solo developer, right? It's called Trench Tales. Now, Trench Tales is a World War I and World War II. It's kind of set in an alternative timeline, and I love when devs make alternate versions of World War things. Kind of makes it a little bit more pizzazz, a little less boring, a little less like more stakes to the pot. One of my favorite games being Wolfenstein. I definitely love the idea of like, oh, the Germans won and now we're fighting back. They somehow have some form of technology or something of that nature, like implementing inside of it. Like it was weird, but I loved every second of it. So then, come to find out, I'm over here scrolling on Twitter and I come across, oh shit, would you look at that, Trench Tales. Now, today I actually want to watch a trailer with you guys and just kind of like talk about some of the things that, we'll see. I feel like a lot of you will definitely like it. All of my shooter fans out there, it has like an RPG like stuff to it. Like I've seen just bits and pieces of it, like clips and stuff of it on Twitter. So let's hop on over here and actually let's get it cracking. Let's get it going. Once we're done watching overall the actual video and stuff, I actually want to just show you guys the Kickstarter page and kind of like go a little bit deeper into what is going on behind the scenes with the solo developers. But let's watch us this 2-minute trailer that was officially launched not even 3 days ago, and I'm actually pretty hyped to see this. Now I think there's monsters and stuff in here as well. Now this is what really blew me away. So here's a couple of things I just want to make note. The bottom of the screen, you're going to see that is your entire, like the UI for this game seems crazy. Like there seems like there's not much going on for the UI. Very minimalistic. There's more game on screen, less user interface. Now I can see that there's a health meter, there's a stamina meter, and there's a thermometer. I don't know what it is. If you look into the bottom right hand corner, it shows like what gun you have, like whatever like ammunition you have. There is a little thing on the top right hand corner of it, but overall, not bad. You're in the trenches, boys. Now the combat seems there's like soldier shrines discovered. Now this right here I thought was pretty cool for the this is where the RPG aesthetic come into play. Essentially, you can customize and try to make a better kit. It feels more like a roguelike, if anything. I don't know why I'm saying RPG. Like, I feel like more roguelike. You come to these shrines and you get to be able to craft and make a better variation of the current weapon you're having to be able to help you actually be better at the given map or mission. I don't know yet. Designs look not bad. For a solo dev, I'm very impressed. Seems heavy PvE content. You're breaching a house. I actually like that too. Very stiff roll. And environments is destructible as well. Now these stealth sequences, yeah, like bro, look at what are these things? Like zombies or something? But yeah, these stealth sequences I actually love. Trailing like a platoon squad or something like that. Oh. But yeah, this right here, like these are like some zombies or possessed dudes. It feels like it's a horror game, but it's not. It's not a horror game at all. Ooh. That ain't gonna hold you on too long, bro. You gotta get out of there. And of course, everything being destructible, you can't hide behind cover for too long, too. Trench Tales. Ooh, your last fight. Back now on Kickstarter. Now, this I was talking about. Game was developed by Talking Drums, and he built an Unreal Engine, and your publishers are our boys over at Critivo. But like I said, I want to actually talk about their Kickstarter as of right now. So we're on a Kickstarter. Currently, right now, they have a pledge of $60,000, $45,000 of $45,444 has been already pledged already. So like literally 15,000 more, and it will definitely hit the milestone that they have set. 672 backers, and it's they got 26 days to go to fully get this project funded. Now, yes, you can, guys. If you already want to, you can actually go back and actually pledge and back this game up. But let's look at what they have here. But first, I want to talk about the solo developer, Alexander Kolshakov. Oh, that name threw me for a loop. But essentially, from Tokyo, Japan, solo indie game developer, extremely passionate about the games. Okay, that's nothing too crazy. So, overarching story says step into the mysterious world of Trench Tales, a gripping third-person shooter horror game set in a dark alternative world inspired by the aesthetics of World War I and World War II. As being the lone warrior summoned to a desolate realm by enigmatic force. Oh, so we are summoned into this realm. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes sense now, Chief. Confront malevolent powers, battle relentless foes in an unforgettable journey. Explore haunting landscapes inspired by gothic architecture amidst the chaos of the war-torn realm of Verdun Kingdom. You basically can unlock diverse powers, customize your arsenal, and engage in a tactical combat where every decision counts. Experience a rich, dark storyline that challenges your perceptions and delves into the depths of the human psyche. Will you emerge triumphant from the shadows or succumb to the darkness that lurks within? So now let's go into the overall key features that players would expect when playing this game. So this is a narrative-driven experience as a lone wanderer entangled in the conflict of two brothers vying for the throne. Ooh, I like that. So the story-driven aspect of the game will offer a rich experience filled with events, stunning scenery, thrilling action, providing with an immersive adventure. The story of the game unfolds through various elements, including the aesthetics of the game's notes and items. Notes scattered throughout the world offer valuable insights into the lore, history, and characters of the realm. So they're going more along the lines of a like Resident Evil style like note system, which I actually like that. Like it's kind of like a palette cleanser essentially. Like you can actually look and like read the notes, and like it just kind of gives you a nice big like overarching understanding of what location you're in, what's going on, or what could possibly happen. Kind of sometimes if they do it right, foreshadowing future events that will happen in that given moment in the game. And a little bit better than like playing Dark Souls. So if you like Dark Souls, like most of the time you find the lore and like the item descriptions, certain key points that happen throughout the game, or sometimes just visual storytelling to give you a better general idea. So I definitely do like the Resident Evil style way where there's notes and stuff actually being implemented into like the lore. So there are side quests as well that pretty much expand upon the lore. Missions may require visiting certain locations, unlocking new paths, and interacting with factions and characters in a cover hidden. So there are factions as well in this game. The game world, ooh. So we have the central hub, which basically is your hub base of the world. World of Verdun is divided into distinctive zones and biomes, with each having its own unique landscapes and stuff of that nature. You got from villages to cities. One of the key fixtures is the world structure is the central hub, where you can return after completing tasks to regroup, restock supplies, interact with various NPCs. Here you have the opportunity to trade goods, receive quests, and engage in meaningful conversations with characters that inhabit that world of Verdun. The aesthetic has this, ooh, it's a gothic style aesthetic. Every detail basically fitting like that goth aesthetic across the board. Ooh, dark imposing structures loom overhead, dude, and all of this by a solo dev. Now we have the overarching combat. Now this combat, from what I already seen in game, I actually genuinely like. It's demands precise tactical decisions where errors can have severe consequences. All right, and they gave you like you can also get new powers. Special abilities can be gained from the Ashen Rings, which are basically ancient artifacts of unknown origin, crafted long ago. The variety of powers include a artillery strike. Choose a target and pray to Saint Mother of Heavy Artillery. Time slow, which basically allows you to slow down time. No, wait. Manipulate time to slow down your environment to allow for precise aiming and evasion of enemy attacks. You can teleport yourself. There are shockwaves, which basically creates a powerful shockwave to do stun and knockback. Sense of blood, getting the ability to see through walls. Okay. Main part of the combat experience will only rely on a firearms. You have access to diverse arsenals of weapons. So for the firearms, we're looking at like a heavy SMG. We're looking at shotguns. We got carbines. Very, it was something you would expect from like a World War I, World War II style of game. So very similar things we probably have seen already thousands of times. We get a bolt action sniper rifle, flamethrowers, a light motor. We get explosives, so you get your usual, frag grenade, sticky, claymore, a flare, smoke grenade, and cocktail, Molotov cocktails. The environment, like we already seen in the overarching trailer, destructible. That part I actually genuinely like because that sets up better stealthing points, and overall just kind of like really getting that dopamine rush we're like really feeling. That's what I liked it when they implemented in I think it was Battlefield 4 Levolution. Just the entire map just can be just destroyed. It actually makes the game just a little bit more fun in my opinion. So we already seen the Soldier Shrine, so we have weapon upgrades and customization. You can customize the weapon to improve the fire rate, the damage, the recoil, and overall magazine capacity. The upgrade process takes us to specialized weapon customization screen, which I find actually very cool. I definitely would love to experiment with all the different like combinations and mixtures that you could do between the guns. Like that's actually genuinely gonna be fucking heat. Now enemies. Now this is the part where I was kind of just guessing in the trailer. I'm like, what are these dudes, bro? Like, who are they, bro? Let's actually understand who the enemies we're going to be facing. So in the game, you will face a diverse array of enemies, each presenting unique challenges, requiring different strategies to overcome. Soldiers to monstrous creatures to powerful warlords. Ooh, so we have the Ashen Soldiers. So these guys have pretty decent design overall. I like they have this Templar-esque, like it's like Templars and military like esque. That I like the gas mask that they have as well. So the conflict in the heat of battle, players navigate a dynamic battlefield teaming with factions. So rival faction class against each other. Oh, so there's factions in here too. Yeah, powerful warlords as well, which are just basically leaders of the factions. So the enemies also can do stealth and lay traps and everything. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like the enemy AI is actually rather smart and not just let you do things. So there's definitely NPCs. We got some pretty prime figures throughout the story. They for backing them and helping them out with the development of the game, with the giving them the money, they do have a reward system. So you get an exclusive Discord role, you get a veteran carbine skin, you get the digital Steam key for this game, and you get to get your name in the credits of the game. If you're a beta recruit, you basically can get beta access and a digital wallpaper set. If you're an alpha recruit, you get alpha access, you get a veteran helmet skin, and you get digital original soundtrack. And then you get the occult tome, so you get another skin, couple of books, guides, art books, and everything else. The Forgotten Hero, which basically gives you a trench veteran set and your name on the tombstone. That's pretty cool. Then you have the Cultist set, which basically gives you everything about. You get the exclusive Cultist set, Veteran's Legacy, and you get your name initials engraved on a weapon. Oh, that's cool. Access to the VIP. Man, it's a lot of rewards. Holy shit. Holy shit. So now we get to the roadmap or the developmental process. So they're saying we are here, and they're trying to get in July an alpha access. Oh, so they're looking for a Steam release in March 2025. Now in December they're saying a beta access. So I definitely, if I can get my hands on this game, I will, so I can be able to showcase this before next year. So now we get to our main head honcho, our main guy. So hi, I am Alexander Ponomarev, or as known here in Japan, and he's kanji. He's a seasoned 3D artist and art director. with a diverse portfolio spanning across acclaimed projects and video games and movies over the years. He's contributed his talents to Prey, Black Ops 3, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Path of Exile, and many. Whoa, okay. He's based in Tokyo, where he came from New Zealand with his family, and he definitely wanted to make Trench Tale. That's what really started him. While Trench Tales may be a solo venture in terms of day-to-day operations, I collaborate with talented freelancers for specialized tasks such as concept art, sound design, voiceovers. With additional funds, I'll expand the team, get some extra help. Trench Tales isn't just another project for him. It's a labor of love, testament to experience years and unwavering dedication to my craft. This is honestly going to be badass. Next year, like, if they can get it to the point where they're actually wanting this to be a good game, I can actually see that this is going to be a fun indie development game. Like, I can see it now. It's going to be awesome. But what do you guys think about Trench Tales? Like, is this something that you guys are willing to be able to check out? Is this something that you're willing to play? I would definitely like to know. Let me know in the comment section below. It definitely helps us out a lot. And as always, stay safe out there. And it's been your host, KST TV, here at Chaotic Inc., signing out. Peace.